We are a sucker for our next guest, Nick Jonas. He rose to music fame, of course, with the Jonas Brothers. The multi-platinum band of brothers burst onto the scene back in 2006, and they are still making hits today. They've got a new album on the way, in fact. We're going to talk about that. But this morning, Nick is here to make a special announcement just in time for the Super Bowl. Always good to have you back. Thanks for being back.
Good morning.
Yes.
Let's start with this announcement. What's the word?
Oh, the announcement. So very excited to announce that Dexcom and I, the continuous glucose monitor that I wear, are doing a second Super Bowl commercial this year, which is an incredible thing to put diabetes and the management of type 1 and type 2 diabetes on a stage as big as the Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
I think back to my 13-year-old self, newly diagnosed, not really having someone that I knew in the public eye that was living with this disease. And so thrilled that we're doing this second commercial with a really great concept, but also as another kind of layer to that, Dexcom and Beyond Type 1, which is the nonprofit I co-founded in 2015, are committing $1 million to access and programs to continue the conversation around health equity.
That's
Great.
so good.
Great.
That is so good.
You mentioned the commercial. How about we see the commercial?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here it is.
Small thing is the next big thing.
I wanna make it go, wow.
The all-new Dexcom G7 for all types of diabetes. It shows your glucose, predicts where it's headed, and tracks your success, just like that. Not magic, just feels that way. Dexcom, powerful, simple diabetes management.
That's so good.
That's an effective commercial.
Yeah.
It seems so simple. It looks so simple.
So simple. Yeah, it's really special to see it, you know, like I said, on a stage as big as a Super Bowl. We're all going to be watching, and you know, I think it's just incredible to be speaking about something so close
so
to
important.
me and so many people.
I love it, and it takes the sting out of it. You know, I remember growing up, kids were either ashamed of it or people didn't talk about it. Now it's like, no, like you can live with it and thrive and what have you. All right, well, speaking of the Super Bowl, what are your plans for the big game? What are you going to do?
Plans for the big game. I think I'm going to be out there watching the game.
Oh, you'll be with Craig.
Yes. We can
Let's go.
I love Arizona. It's a great place for the Super Bowl.
Fun.
I've had some great memories there, and obviously this game is going to be.
Who do you like?
Well, listen, I'm a diehard Giants fan.
Okay. I love how you like whisper that.
Yeah, I got it. But also have some friends playing for the Chiefs, so I gotta root for the Chiefs.
Okay.
Attaboy.
All right.
You talk about the big game. You guys, the Jonas Brothers, got a big honor, a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and your family was out there. You had Priyanka and your daughter Malti, and you gave her a little shout out. And
did, yeah. So it was really her first time out in public, and you know, we were nervous about it, and it's just. The whole day, I think, was such a great setting for the family to be together and for us all to celebrate, you know, a nearly 20-year career. But the real thing was to talk about the next chapter, which was the announcement of our new album, which comes out May 5th. And having my little girl out there was pretty special.
And you talked about being able to show her this later and embarrass her.
Oh, yeah. That's the whole reason we did it.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. You just wait for that moment as a dad to embarrass your kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's talk about that new album. It's called The Album. And you kind of gave everybody a little flavor with the song Wings. So what can we expect? Is it sort of all a dance vibe? Or?
So we tapped heavily into, you know, our influences from the music our dad raised us on. So Bee Gees, Band America, you know, so many artists influenced who we became. And also a friend of ours, collaborator John Bellion, New York guy who came on and EP'd this album and really brought something unique to it. So it's kind of that mesh of the 70s and early 80s, but with a really modern twist, and just songs that are incredibly personal to us. You know, we're all at different points in our lives. I know I've been seeing you guys for nearly 15, 16 years, but we're all girl dads and are in that different chapter. And I think speaking about our relationships and our journey, but also singing about things that, you know, in 15, 20 years, we're still going to be happy to be singing this to keep.
And not just the album coming out in a few months. I mean, you got 3 shows in Vegas this month as well?
We got the Vegas shows. I always have to, like, prep mentally.
Man.
Yeah. Oh, that's the thing.
Wow.
That is.
Big weekends. So Vegas shows, and then we haven't officially announced it yet, but we will be touring later this year, too.
So much fun.
maybe come by the plaza.
I would love to.
Yes.
I just heard the commitment. Someone's trying to get the paperwork.
Well, you
going.
got to ask the other two guys, but I'm
Make it happen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They won't mind.
Nick, thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
guys.
Safe travels out to Arizona.
You're always a
Same to
delight.
you.
We love having you here.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.